Hi everyone, welcome back to my next quote to live your life by. Today we're going to continue with a series of quotes about change. How to change, why to change, what does it mean to embrace a life of change and just to give up an old life and start a new life. That's what we're doing when you move into a van. You're making this enormous change. So we want to look at a quote by St. Augustine, one of the most famous of all the Catholic saints, someone who's has influenced me in many ways. I'm a deep admirer of St. Augustine in many ways. He said, "If you would attain to what you are not yet, you must always be displeased by what you are. For where you are pleased with yourself, there have you remained. Keep adding, keep walking, keep advancing." And I love that quote. I think you have to be unhappy with where you are right now. I think we're back to that Eric Roth quote. I hope you live a life you're proud of, and if you find you're not, I hope you have the courage and strength to change it. And so the idea here is that you have to be displeased. And if you're watching my channel, there is a part of you that is displeased with your life. You have to be displeased with some element, and what you're displeased with is different for all of us. Some of us, it's the emptiness of the rat race and the sheer drudgery and the boredom and the monotony. Some of us hate the idea of being wage slaves, of working our whole lives to make someone else rich while we barely get by check to check. And some of us are displeased with the consumer society where we just live to buy more things. I work to own a house so I can fill it full of crap I don't really want, all to impress people I don't really care about. I mean, we look at that consumer society and we're disgusted with it, and we should be. It's really a disgusting thing. It's not what life is meant to be. Some of us are entering midlife crises, or we're getting older and we're looking back at our life and think, I've worked all my life and I've got nothing to show for it. I've got no money. I've done nothing. What has my life meant? Has it meant anything at all that I was alive? Or is anyone going to remember me that I lived in just a few years? So there's some element of you, St. Augustine is saying, before you'll really change, you've got to find that part of your life that you're really not pleased with. You're not proud of it. You don't want to die and look back and say you've never lived. And so you have to say that and then look at the past, and you have to keep looking at the past. Hold your displeasure with the past, with what you have been and done. Hold that in your mind and your thoughts, and then turn resolutely away from it with an intention, with an attitude of, I am going to live differently. That's what is required to change your life. It's not easy. Then St. Augustine says, keep adding, keep walking, keep advancing. So, and it doesn't happen. Kind of change, life change doesn't just happen. It takes dedication. It takes embracing this walking away from the past and walking into a new and unknown future. You have to keep advancing, keep going forward to the unknown, and it is the unknown. When I first moved into a van, boy, it was totally unknown. I had no idea what was ahead of me, but I did it because I had no choice. I literally had no choice. But even if you have a choice, I am just certain that the best times are ahead of you. But think about this, even if they're not. Maybe you do this, you try this, and it's not so great. You'll have a wonderful, amazing memories to live your life by until then. So I think it's worth it. I hope you'll do this. So follow the words of St. Augustine and find that part of your life that is not acceptable. I'm not proud of my life. I look back and I've never really lived. It's not going to make any difference that I lived or died. And then hold on to that and keep advancing into a new and better life. Folks, I hope you take advantage of this. You let it mean something to you, and you make changes in your life. If you do, and if you got anything out of this video, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll talk to you on the next quote to live your life by.